What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Wednesday. The old hump day, giving it to you. Dry hump day, some places. You know what I'm talking about. Left dry humping again on a Wednesday. It's an old country song, I think. Is that Hank Jr.? Willie Nelson? I don't remember. Anyways, back to the topic at hand here. Hope everybody's doing well. Please hit subscribe on the video. And if you're listening on podcast, please make sure you're subscribed. You get every show every time. What else? Oh, hit me up in the comments. Thinking about doing a daily live show at 4 p.m. Eastern every day. Just 30 minutes, 40 minutes, try and keep it tight, a tight 30, as they say. I like a nice tight 30, don't you? Anyways, drop in the comments your vote. Yes, no, you would be willing to stop by, maybe not every day, but most days of the week. If we did that 7 days a week or whatever, hit me up. Let me know. Trying to get some feedback. Maybe Jeff and Sean will pop in and help me out a little bit from time to time when they're available. But I would do it every day by myself at least, and we'll see who pops in. And the chat would kind of drive the show. So if you get in there, drop some messages in the chat. Super chats are always appreciated. All the money goes to the show. So think about it. Let me know what you think. Again, just a 30-minute, 4 p.m. Eastern, something like that. So, all right, today's topic. The NFL draft. Yeah, we're still talking about it because it once again exposed Ohio State's Achilles heel, the weakness of this team, and that is the defense. Still a big issue. You don't even have to, we don't have to talk stats, but it's still an issue, and you can just look at the draft picks. Back in 2019, we were the number one total defense in the country. Since 2019, we haven't had a top 10 defense. In 2020, 2021, we were like 59th in total defense. I'm going by total defense, okay? So, and you look at the draft picks, all right? There's a direct correlation here. 2023, just this past draft from last week, Zach Harrison taken in the third round. That's it. That's the list. 2022, another defensive end, Tyreek Smith, taken in the fifth round. Obviously, the NFL places a high premium on throwing the ball and then stopping the thrower of the ball. So that's why defensive ends are a big deal. But again, it points out 2 picks. I don't know, man. It's really frustrating to me. One defensive player in the last 2 in each year, 22 and 23. I don't get it. We had 5 taken in the 2021 draft, but only 2 of them came in the first 3 rounds. I'm going to get into some of the draft picks at each position later on, but let's talk about this year's draft. Georgia had 10 players selected in the NFL draft, 5 on defense. 2 of them coming in the first round, and their defense was ranked number 2 in total defense, I believe. Bama, another. I'm just talking about obviously the teams we compete with on a national scale. Bama, 10 players selected also in the 23 draft, 6 on defense, including a first round pick, just 1. They're ranked 10 and 15 in the last 2 seasons. Georgia was 2 and 10, ranked number 2 and ranked number 10 in the last 2 seasons. Now, Michigan, another team in the top 5 in the country the last 2 years. They had 3 defensive players taken in this year's draft, including 1 first-round pick. And they were the number 6 overall defense last year. So you see this correlation. First-round draft picks, you got to have at least 1 if you're going to have a dominant defense. And we have not had that in years. So what are the keys? The keys are to turn around this defense. You got to have talent. So you got to go get the guys, and then you got to develop them into NFL guys, right? So when are we going to have another NFL first round draft pick on defense? That's my question. None in 23, none in 22, none in 21. You had Chase Young, Jeff Okudah, made the Buckeyes the only program to have 2 players selected in the top 5 in 3 separate NFL drafts. First round DBs, we've had 18 in history. Okudah in 2020, Denzel Ward in 18, Marshawn Lattimore 17, Hooker in 17, Conley in 17, Apple in 2016. But look at that. That's what, 5 guys in the last 7 years. That's not enough, man. It's good, not great. Linebackers, we know that the NFL doesn't value linebacker play as much as they do in college, but we haven't had a first round linebacker since Darren Lee in 2016. We're probably not going to have one this year either. Tommy and Steele are good, and Tommy's one of the best linebackers in the country, but I don't think he's going to get drafted in the first round. Shazier was a 2014 guy. AJ Hawk, 06, Carpenter, 06, going back to the big cat, Katzenmoyer, that was 1999. That was, 24, 25 years ago. So DNs, again, NFL places a premium on DNs. Chase Young, second pick overall in 2020. Nick Bosa, second pick overall to the Niners in 2019. Joey Bosa, third pick to the Chargers, 2016. Then we had a little fall off all the way back to Vernon Golston. He was the 6th overall pick to the Jets in 2008. Will Smith, RIP, 18th, went to the Saints in 2004. And so look at the number of picks here. 1, 2, 3 in the last 15 years at the end that are first rounders. Again, not getting it done. So it's really frustrating to me because I know we're probably looking at 1 or 2 in this 2024 draft coming up a year from now. So JT, Denzel, probably. We don't know what to expect from Jack, though, just moving back to defensive end again. Eichenberg's a second-round projection. Steele probably a little later than that, but Lathan Ransom, a safety, is not going to be drafted in the first round, and even if he does have a great season. So, so this is my concern. The correlation of defensive draft picks to the ranking of your defense nationally is right in line. The 2 are related, and we're falling woefully behind in these last 3 drafts, since the 2020 draft. Super concerned about this. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to run through in the coming days. I'm going to talk offense and defense. Who are some of our next first round draft picks, possibly? And what do they have to do in order to be a first round pick in next year's draft? Because it's probably loaded. The 2024 draft is loaded with Buckeyes. So that's all I got for you today. Please hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think about that live show every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'll talk to you later. Go Bucks.